Welcome to No For Real podcast. This is Thuraya Thai.
I'm Elsie Roca.
And I am Yasmeen.
Welcome. This is our first episode, so we're testing the waters for our moods because this is like the first seconds of the episode. It's kind of weird. This is our first time recording.
Yeah. First time actually doing something together, all of us. And we're a little bit
We're
excited.
besties
Yes.
as well. So it's kind of weird.
We're very excited, but a little bit nervous, not going to lie.
Yeah, for
True.
sure. And I think we want to say thank you guys for listening. And
Yes. Be patient with us. This is our first episode. Things might go right, very good, and things might go wrong, but y'all are good for the right.
Yeah. We're never going to give up. So.
Nope.
I love that.
Yeah.
Hey.
So welcome to No For Real.
No, for real?
No, for real.
No, for real.
We're doing this.
Okay.
Yes, and this is going out and about, and somebody is listening right now. So how are you guys? How was your day? By the way, this is like the fourth day of 2023. So happy New Year's
Happy
Yes,
New Year.
Happy
Yeah.
New Year's.
for whoever is listening.
We're so excited for this year. I know we all have like really big plans
Yes.
and are just looking forward to it.
Yes,
it's
we
gonna
just-
be great.
Mhm.
Always going day by day still.
Yay. How are you guys? How was your fourth day of the year?
It was good. Mainly work and just got to see y'all and we're doing this. So
Yes, I've been seeing them a lot lately, guys, for the podcast. So it's kind of great. I spent my December and I think November as well with you guys. We would meet like every week or every 2 weeks.
yes, actually this past year we spent so much time together and I'm very grateful for
Yeah.
that. Before we used to spend time, but
Life.
yes.
Life got in the way.
And
We've
I
all
think
been-
just because we are very understanding of each other's time and very respectful of what we do. But I'm glad that we,
Yes.
spending so much time together.
And then this idea came
Yes.
from spending all that time together. And
Mm-hmm.
we
Literally. Yeah.
Because we be talking a lot. Honestly, we can go down for 6 hours and be like, excuse me, it's my bedtime. You know what I mean?
and it's like real, honest conversations. Like it's
Like
always
deep
deep.
things.
Yes.
Deep things.
Exactly.
But
So-
sometimes I just like get tired. I swear, sometimes
What's
I'm
your-
like,
Okay, and
I can't leave though. I want to be part of this.
But you're the first one that would start the deep conversation.
She is.
It would be always us just, chilling, and then Thuraya starts talking about like
I bring up a
politics
subject.
stuff, and
And she's like, so how do you guys feel about
literally, and then we just start like deep ass conversation, and it never stops.
It's so true. Because, like, if I'm listening to something, who am I going to rant to? Like, who? I'm going to run to you or Sim, you know,
Yeah.
and then talk about it.
Definitely. That's not the way.
I love
Sorry, we're like
this.
super giggly because I think it was just like nerves, and it's just like so cool seeing y'all like do this. Like I can't believe it's happening. Like it's
Yeah.
so. I'm
Yeah.
so grateful.
I love it
I'm
already.
Very excited. I'm thankfully I'm not on camera because I'm turning purple right now. I'm super shy.
Yep. There's somebody who you all cannot see if you're watching. It's a mystery. You can listen to her, you can admire her voice, and then maybe an image will come back later in the future. But if you're watching, there is a mysterious person talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, but it's a podcast, so
So-
she should stay mysterious if she decides to. It's up to her.
Yeah.
It's at her.
I'm
That's it.
excited. That's all y'all need to know. For right now, though. I might show up later, but we'll see.
And we'll make it like a big reveal. You know.
Yeah.
Here's some stuff.
Come down the ceiling. Okay.
Yes.
So let's get to the nitty gritty.
Oh, what is this podcast going to be about?
Mm-hmm.
We already decided, guys. It's a question for us to answer you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we did say like everything and anything will come out of it, right? But I know you said something the other day that really stuck with me, and you said, "Do you remember
Mm-mm.
that you were like, I just want to be in people's lives.
Oh, okay.
And you want to make it better in some way.
True. Like, I want us to talk about random things. Yes. Things that do happen every day. We're talking about everything, anything, basically. But whenever we're talking about anything, everything, I want to help somebody listening to us that is struggling with something. It could be anything. It could be, the simplest thing. If we were able to help them get through that thing that they're going through, for me, it's something beautiful, honestly. And I do listen to a lot of podcasts, and sometimes the smallest, the silliest subject can help me get away with something that I'm going through. So I know it's possible, and this is basically a way for me to be able to do that in English,
Right.
Who doesn't know? I create content. I'm basically a YouTuber, content creator, influencer, basically a social media person. But my content is in Arabic. This is my first time really doing content in English. And a lot of friends and a lot of people that I actually interact with on a daily basis speak English, So I want to connect to those people too. And things that I see every day in the street, I communicate in English. So I feel like I do have another person in English than in Arabic.
Right.
So this is the place where you guys going to get to know the English Thuraya. What's up?
Yo.
Thank you.
This is dubbed Thuraya, and it'll be good.
Yeah, and I'm chilling with my besties. Hey, so if this can go for 3 hours, guys, I'm gonna root for whoever is gonna listen to our 3 and 4 hour episodes, because those can happen sometimes. Really,
sure.
We're aiming for an hour each episode, but it could go further. We don't know.
Yeah,
depending on the conversations.
Definitely. I feel like, especially if it's something that is very close to us, we could go for like hours. And I think it should be like that. We could, cut it into different parts, and that could work too.
Sometimes I do listen to 3 hour podcasts. I divide it throughout the days, really, and I finish it because it's something so meaningful. Like I want to listen to the whole thing. It's somebody that is talking that I can relate to, or they're talking about a subject that I really do care about, or multiple subjects that I care about. I would really cut it into multiple days and finish it. Sometimes it takes 2 weeks, but I don't care. I finish it.
Yeah.
And it just goes with the flow, I don't want to put a limit to my conversation with nobody, honestly. Even in the streets, I don't put a limit unless I really have to go somewhere,
Yeah.
So this is how it's going to be.
I mean, naturally, if it ends, it ends, If there's more things that we have to talk about, we're just gonna go on.
No, for real. Yeah.
No, for real.
No, for real.
We chose no for real because we use it a lot, and really no for real. Like we're doing this. And some subjects are really like no for real, because who would believe?
Yeah.
Literally.
There's different tones to our no for reals.
Yes.
Depending.
Sometimes like no for real. Like I can't believe it. And then it's like no for real. Believe it,
Yeah. Definitely.
These are both staring at me. So I think we wanted to start off by talking about how we became friends.
Yes. It was lovely. Don't tell me what year, because I don't remember.
Okay, first she's lying. It was not lovely. They both hated me.
No, wait. Chill.
Nope.
I did.
Nope. Don't.
Chill. Yeah, don't blame her. I did hate it you. And I went and told Thuraya. And Thuraya's, of course, going to hate you for me hating you.
Because these two are childhood friends, y'all. So I was an intruder. I was a stranger, okay?
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll explain it from the... Who wants to start?
You, babe.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll start from childhood.
Okay, yeah. So me and Thuraya...
That's me.
Yeah. Our mothers are best friends, and we just were born knowing each other. We were not friends when we were little.
We just knew of each other.
Yeah.
We weren't besties.
Yes.
I would see her in events. She would see me occasionally. Like this is how
visit each other's place. Like y'all would come more to our place.
But our moms used to talk hours every day.
And we do that now.
Yeah, that's why I was laughing, because
literally
we're turning into them.
So yeah, we weren't really clicking when we were little, and we moved. Thuraya moved to Jordan, and then I was still back home, and then she moved to the U.S. and I moved to Jordan. So we never really met, and then until we came here, and then it just happened that she had to move here for school, and then we became closer. And still, we were testing the water. Actually, first I was like, "Oh, I don't know if we're gonna be friends."
She's like, that bee. Oh my God.
No, literally, like in my
She
head,
told me.
in my head, I was like, "I'm gonna go see Thuraya."
So
like,
basically, no one can have a good first impression with Simpson.
Yeah.
You know, she hates everyone from the get go, and then she'll change her mind about you.
that's the thing. If I hate you at the beginning,
You could
know that I'm gonna love you.
Like when I was a kid, she got a vibe that I'm a bee. So she kept that vibe. She's like, oh, okay, this girl, oh my God. Even though it's like 10 years later,
literally,
she still got that same vibe
still-
about me.
Yeah,
literally,
she holds
I'm
it
not
close.
kidding. But then, days went by, and then we started working together, and it was just flowing naturally. And I feel like we always knew, since we are in the same city and stuff, I think we always knew that
It
it
was
was just
going to
gonna
happen.
naturally happen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
It wasn't like a choice. It
True.
was just,
So natural.
yeah, it
it's
was
so
very
crazy.
natural. And and then me and Elsie, Elsie had just started at work, and I was in a training, like back of the store or whatever, and then
By
Elsie-
HR, right?
Yeah, and Elsie was doing the same training, and then I was with my manager.
Oh God, let's not talk about her.
No
honestly.
details?
No.
Okay. Anyways, I did not like Elsie's attitude, and I just hated her.
So she came back to work and she's like, hey, there is a new person. Oh my God, her vibe is, she's such a B vibe. She gave me that B
I was
vibe. You're
concerned.
not going to like her. Oh my God.
I was concerned because I was like, we're not gonna like her, and it's just gonna be a lot of problems. And
That's exactly what she said. From like the first day she saw you,
Literally,
she predicted
literally.
everything the wrong
Look
way.
at us now. Look at me.
I cannot live without you.
I swear. So she came, delivered that message, and the minute you walked in front of me, I give you that look like, oh my God.
Literally, she clicked.
That hurts my feelings because the
I
first
know.
time I saw Thuraya, I was like, oh my God, she's so freaking beautiful. And she was speaking Spanish. And I knew she wasn't Latina. So I was like, my jaw was on the floor. I was like, who is like, oh my God, who is this?
See,
and she's over here like mean mugging me, you know?
See, exactly. But then I fell in love. The minute I spoke to you, I was like, no, what you talking about? Sim, she's so nice. And she's like, I don't know. And then she got to know you and she's like, I changed my mind.
And she was obsessed with me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I really was.
We had such a good time working together though.
that.
When it was like all three of us working at the same time.
For me, it wasn't work. It wasn't work day. I'll be like, I'm chilling with my friends. What's up?
Literally, it
seriously.
wasn't.
It wasn't.
We were getting paid to have fun.
To hang out.
Literally.
Honestly,
We still
yeah,
worked the hardest.
We-
Really. We
yes.
three rolled that place. We ran the business. And I'll say that 100 times.
A couple of people were working hard as
Oh,
well.
no. I don't see it. I don't hear it. We ran that place. And the vibe too.
Oh,
Clients loved us.
Yes,
Yes,
we
for
were
sure.
just funky. And
we were carefree and like just, I mean, it was like
Yeah.
a freaking stupid little retail job, you know? We were all
Exactly.
young.
Exactly.
So it was just fun.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it was nice. But yeah, that's how it just. And with you, I feel like with the days, I discovered who you are as a person, and I
Yeah.
appreciate you, and we just, became
Yeah.
besties.
yeah.
Okay,
cool.
what's next?
I think that's the whole story. This is how we
Honestly,
met.
yeah. And then
Like
it
me and Simsim already
Yeah.
know each other, really family friends, and then we became friends, best of friends. And then Elsie, I just connected with you real quick at work, and then we became friends, and then best friends. That's cool. I love it.
I love it too.
Yeah,
Who would have ever thought that I would have find such genuine
no
people, at
Yes,
a silly little
literally.
job?
It's so
But
true. I know, really, guys. Every single job I go to, I just go to work, and I never cared much, even in school or classes. I just never care about the relationships. I'm gonna be nice to everyone. I'm gonna have a conversation with anyone. It's just like a cool vibe. I never think about how deep can this this relationship go, you know? And that's in everything. Sometimes I just connect with the weirdest people and I'm like, hold on, what happened? How did I connect with this person? How do I know this person? And we are talking about deep things, you know? And then I'm like, I guess it just happens.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
For sure. Like, I definitely know, like, whenever I meet somebody, if it's going to be like a surface level friendship, when we're just like, hey, how are you? And then there's just some people that you just click and vibe with, and you're like, oh my gosh, like, I see them in my future.
True.
Literally.
True.
And it never actually happened to me at work. Like, only y'all.
Yeah.
Like, no other job.
I can't even say because some of my best friends are old coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
but
I mean, no, to me, I'm saying, like,
yeah,
in my
no,
experience.
yeah.
Some of my coworkers now, they are, like, super genuine and nice and stuff. But I feel like this was, like, the deepest
Right.
connection.
I feel you. Yeah, this is basically my deepest friendships. Yeah. Maybe. But like really it never happens with the coworkers.
Yeah.
Like it's usually a friend that I already know and then became my coworker as well, or somebody I already knew but a coworker becoming my friend. But I can't even treat you as a coworker.
No.
Because the first time I met you, it's like a friend. I'm talking to a friend.
Like it was never like
professional.
It wasn't that vibe.
yeah,
so
no, not at
it's just
all,
different,
for
I
sure.
guess.
Yeah.
God made it like this.
Yeah.
So it happened.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. I fucking love it. Really?
I know why you're laughing extra hard.
And we're sitting very comfortably today, and I love it.
Yeah, we're just gonna do our thing, you know.
No, for real, I love this.
No, for real.
No,
I
for
love
real.
it.
We're gonna keep doing this.
Yes, it's just because we do use it a lot. So
Since it's our first episode, basically, and sitting down together, talking to other people and to ourselves, actually, and other people are hearing. It's basically the New Year's, and we have some New Year resolutions or things that we want to do this year or start this year. So, who want to start talking about that?
do we want to talk about last year and then we'll talk
Yeah,
about
Because I think a lot of last year for
Yes.
all of us, like knowing you guys personally, like set us up for
Yes.
what the goals that we have for this year are.
okay.
Yeah. I honestly feel like I changed after 2019, like after COVID happened.
Definitely.
I feel like that's what I discovered myself. I was too confused, too in a race with life. You know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, one. Like I was all over the place, seriously. I feel like after COVID, I just changed so much. So I feel like, yes, last year and the year before, it's things that definitely changed me, you know? So yeah, definitely. It has to do a lot with what's going on this year.
Yeah.
Beginning of this year. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. 2022 was like in terms of school, it was a lot. I think I accomplished a lot of good things in that aspect, but also discovering myself as who I am. It was like a big year in that term. But everything honestly was in a positive way. Like even the smallest hiccups that came within that year was very good to show me who I am. But overall,
Go deeper, baby.
I
I feel like you're holding back.
yeah,
and there's no need
I
to.
need
The
to
camera's
get
not
yes.
looking
not
at
on
you.
me.
She's so shy, guys.
Yeah, and I'm
It's
just-
Like
really
I'm
not-
looking and I'm seeing a shy person talking. It's adorable. It's really adorable. First of all, English is my second language. So I understand it's your second language too. It is sometimes you get shy, you know?
yeah.
True.
But I feel like English is easier for me to communicate about things is like smoother,
Yes.
more comfortable.
As crazy as it's gonna sound, because I always think that my English is not as good as I am in Arabic.
It's
and
just
that's
a
fine.
thought that you have in your head.
But it is also way more comfortable for me to speak it
Mm-hmm.
because I speak it so much more than Arabic because I rarely see my family or you like to speak it. Most of the time I'm at work or at school and I'm speaking English all the time. But yeah, it is more comfortable for me. But if I'm gonna go a little bit deeper, I just think that I overcame a lot of things during that year, and it's just gonna help me in the long run. I feel like I've learned how to put me first.
So it's self-discovery year.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. It was just like all about me, and it was good in a good
And
way.
do you think it was intentional? Did you plan to discover yourself, or it happened surprisingly,
Naturally?
like naturally?
I'm gonna say this: after COVID, it was an intention for me to discover who I am as a person.
Okay, so you sat down during the COVID and you felt like you don't know yourself. Is this how you reached
No,
it?
actually, before that, I
Okay.
did know myself a little bit, and
Okay.
I always like to be by myself and spend a lot of time alone. But during that time, because everybody was forced to be way more, alone than a normal time, I would spend so much time trying to learn myself better. And I feel like during that last year, it flew naturally way more than the years before. And a lot of things happened that, made it go that way. I really did not, pick and choose anything. But yeah, that's just how it went.
That's cute.
It's gonna take me a minute.
It can always come up.
What are you expecting this year to be like for you to discover more about yourself, or you're just gonna let it be?
This year I'm gonna let it be, but it's also is me acting on the things that I've already discovered about myself.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, nice.
I no longer. I was saying that I no longer enjoy architecture.
Yeah.
Or the things that I've been programmed to do for 5 years. So right now I'm just doing art without thinking about it.
Yeah.
I just want to do things
Yeah.
and just enjoy it and have fun and
Yeah.
let it pass.
It could be just school and books. You know what I mean? At the beginning, it's only school books. You're learning the basics, and now you're an artist, so you want to create your own genre, basically. You don't
Yes.
want to stick to books, and that's what's happening.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's just, doing the things that I like. And that's that.
Yeah, she is.
You.
Me, okay. 2022, I think, started off like rough for me. And I think that I let myself like dwell and let it be rough. Like I just let myself, and it wasn't, and that's not, I'm not saying it necessarily in a bad way. Like I feel like I had to feel what I was feeling. I had to, I really like separated myself from people. Just overall, like I wasn't responding to any texts unless like it was really, really urgent, but I wasn't responding to any texts. I wasn't hanging out with anybody. I think I was just really drained, and that happened. And then I was like, this isn't me. I'm a people person. I love connection. I think I'm really outgoing. And so July hit and I was like, okay, I'm done dwelling. It's time to get back out there. So I've started working on, I think that before that period of being drained, I was really like a people pleaser and just giving myself to people that maybe weren't reciprocating it.
Yeah.
And so I came back in July like, okay, now I know how to set my boundaries and I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put myself first. And as long as I'm not hurting anybody, I'm doing me, And so I started my fitness journey and I've been really consistent with it. And I'm super excited to keep going and doing that. And just really discovering like what I'm okay with and what I'm not okay with. And I think starting this year, like I know how to do that in a more healthy way than I had or done it in the past. So I'm excited to see where that takes me, And then I have a word of the year and it's just work. whether it's working on myself, whether it's working on this podcast, whether it's working on my relationships, my career, school, whatever I decide to do this year, I'm grinding.
I love that.
Thank you.
That's the energy. I already see it. It is.
Thank you, guys.
That's
So
so beautiful.
I know the last 6 months of 2022, I really set myself up for this year. So I'm excited to see where it goes.
Now it's speed.
Now it's doing.
Yes, I see it.
I think Thuraya has always been the person that, I think you were the most one that, the boundaries were always there.
Yes.
We were the ones that were struggling with it a little bit. But I think the moment we decided that, the results showed like immediately, because this year we were making so much time for each other.
Yes.
Like I would make time for other events and other things and other stuff that happens in my life that I was not making time for my family or for y'all as much as I did this year. And you are the same way. And I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to speak for you, but I see it, I know you. I feel like we're mentally doing much better.
For sure.
Because we are,
Yes. And I always feel like you and I have always been aligned. Like when we first met, we were very similar in the similar journeys, and like we've done such different stuff these past years.
Both
that
born
we've
in
known each
April.
That says a lot.
Both Aries.
That says a
I'm
lot.
not mysterious anymore.
But,
make a guess.
Yeah, for sure. Like
Who
sometimes
am I?
Bob Marley. Bob Marley's sitting here.
Oh my god.
He's an Aries.
Yeah.
He's
Born same day, no? No.
No, it's just there's
Let me
another.
not reveal her whole identity out here. But
Guys,
anyways,
you don't know me.
That's
Act like you don't know me.
but yeah, since we've always been, very connected. Sometimes you speak and I'm like, this girl knows my soul. Like
I feel that too, honestly.
Literally.
Yes.
I always misunderstand Sim. Always.
Yeah,
Always.
That's another episode. I feel like that should be a whole topic of an
For
episode
real.
of how me and Thuraya are best friends and we never actually just.
But
it's beautiful. I love it.
I'm their mediator, okay? Because I'm right in the middle, like all the time.
Just like, I get you and I get you. I'm going to deliver this.
I'm just like,
It's beautiful.
No, for real.
Like it's so much fun. That sometimes
yeah.
it's like really fun that we don't get each
yes,
other.
like it's great. And then I feel like we're all open-minded and like we're not trying to change each other's
Literally.
opinion or, we're just
So true.
Accepting.
exactly and hearing each other out.
Yes,
No.
definitely.
I love that we're so different.
Yes.
I feel like I learn a lot from you and from Sim. Like I learn a little bit from Elsie, a little bit from Sim, and I just put it together.
Yes, I feel
And
the same
I love it.
Yeah.
about
same.
y'all. I think I've told y'all like
Two complete different views all the time, seriously. Even though y'all connect, but the perspective on things is different. It's different views.
Definitely.
and I mean I connect with you and so.
Exactly.
It's
Yes.
different. Yeah. Definitely.
Yes.
And you?
Okay. For me, 2022 was also crazy, honestly. It started, usually I don't like cold, okay, really, as a person. So for me, winter and fall and cold weather, I don't get as hyped, as in summer. So it always starts slow for me, like, I'm just going to take things slowly, fine, cool. But then summer hits, I go crazy as well. But what I learned in 22 is I need to appreciate things, Sometimes I'm always wanting more than what I have. Every time I get to, let's say, I climb
like a goal.
Yeah, a goal.
Like you get to a goal.
I get to a goal, but I don't celebrate it. You know what I mean? I don't appreciate that I got to the goal that I wanted, or I got something that I wished for, or I prayed for. So it's something that I realized in 2022 that I really do. I get things that I wish for, but then I don't celebrate them and then get depressed because I'm not celebrating all the goods around me, I'm always thinking about, okay, what's next? Okay, what do I want more? What am I wanting? What's missing? No, it's not what do I have. And that's something that I learned the hard way because it would put me in depression moods every now and then. And it's like ups and downs. Like I would celebrate it for seconds and not really think deeply about the thing that happened, like really think deeply how bad I wanted this thing to happen to me. But yeah, I did learn that the hard way, because I would put myself into depression sometimes, like a depression that lasts like 2-3 days. And it's not like a severe depression. It's just like thinking about what I want, and instead of thinking about what do I have, like look at what I'm being able to accomplish, instead of, oh, I haven't done that yet, and somebody else have done it, or like just things like this. Also, comparing myself to other people, it's something that I also have to remind myself every day. It's like, because I'm on social media and I do watch other people, I get inspired by other people as well. So it's something I'm also learning, and I feel like I am implementing that now more, and being more cautious about myself, is comparing my success to other people who could have started before me or walked a different journey. You know what I mean? It's because each human being has a different journey. So it's something that I'm learning from people who do this as well, and learned from life not to compare themselves to others. And I'm trying to learn that as well, and I'm learning that slowly, because I'm just in a happier place when I'm not looking at anyone but myself. You know what I mean? And when I'm appreciating what I have. And this is like things that I put into myself. And so it is, I learned about myself in 2022 a lot. And it's mostly things that are personal, it's like things that change my mood, things that put me in a happier place. So in 2023, I just want to be happy. That's it. I just want to be happy, not thinking about what I do not have. That's the goal. And grinding is just something that I do all the time. Honestly,
So true.
I have a schedule every week. I go by it. I just get sick if I don't do what I do every week. So work and things like this is just part of life. Planning on bigger things, can't talk about them now, but once they happen, everyone's gonna know, including you too, for sure. You all probably know. But yeah, just dreaming bigger, honestly, for myself. And that's what I'm doing in 2023. It's already starting beautifully, honestly. I love it. I feel the vibe, and it's usually when I feel the vibe, it's a good vibe. I feel it. But I said that about 2020, and a lot of crazy things happened. But honestly, I still like 2020.
Oh yeah.
I know a lot of people passed away. I know, I'm sorry, but for me, it wasn't as bad. I live in Texas. I live in Houston. It wasn't as bad. So why would I lie about 2020 being the most depressing year? No, it wasn't the most depressing year for me.
You wouldn't be grateful if you did.
Exactly.
You're just being grateful.
I really liked it. I liked 2020. I liked 2021 and 2022. Changed so much in me internally. You know what I mean? So, and for me, that's very important, because it's discovering what makes me happy and what puts me down, and trying to help myself out.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like, you're the only one that's looking out for you. I mean, obviously there's other people that care about you and are worried about you, but it's you.
Knowing what I want. Yeah, exactly. I'm the only person that deep inside knows what satisfies me. So I need to work on that. Yeah.
And knows that what you want to do.
So I'm looking forward for 2023, really. I feel like God is there always. And honestly, to be honest, like, I am more of a believer in goodness this year. I believe in goodness and good things in 2023. I'm just like seeing that more. I didn't have that before,
That is because you have it within, and you have people around you that proves that to you. You know, like I truly believe that you can't see something if you don't have it within you.
And I feel like you've opened yourself up to seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Because maybe back then you would kind of like bury it or like push it down, And now I see that you just
Embrace it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
definitely.
Proud
I'm
of you.
excited.
It scares me all the time talking about the future, you know? I don't know why, because you never know what happens.
For
You
sure.
only feel and pray for what you think the future is going to be.
And
Yeah.
I've heard this saying like so much lately. It's like we plan and God laughs. You know, so
So true.
You know? So I mean,
Yeah, true. I agree.
we can just pray and hope that it's what's God is always looking out for us and like gonna do what's best for us. So
Yeah. I feel like if you work toward what you want, somehow you're going to get it. Somehow. Just no timing, patience. Somehow you're going to get what you want. Just keep working.
yeah,
Yes. Like speaking of the part that you said, you know, comparing the success and all of that. I like knowing you. I know you don't compare yourself to other people at all. The success part, yes, maybe, and that's normal in everybody. If you work so hard and you see other people that are barely doing anything and they're, you know, getting to a specific place, you're just like, you're going to question the process. Not necessarily you comparing yourself to them.
True.
But also it's you knowing within that, you know, I'm going to win one day for sure.
Exactly. It's
As long as I stay consistent, I don't have to look at anyone else. As long as I'm focused and I know exactly what I'm doing and I'm trusting the process,
yeah, like your
you're
time
going to
will
win
come.
no matter
Yeah.
what. Yeah.
And I think that so I want to say that what you felt is like imposter syndrome. Have y'all?
No.
Explain that.
Okay. I
Enlighten me.
I heard this term a lot. I can't tell you guys like the actual definition, but
That's
I want to
fine.
say it's like when you see other people doing what you're doing and you feel like you're a fraud. Like that you're not really like you're with this circle of people that are doing the same thing, but you feel like you don't belong. Is that kind of how it is?
I never see myself belonging to anything. You know what I mean? I just don't like to put labels on anything. But it's similar to what Simpson said. Like I start questioning the process when I see not a lot of
Results.
I'm getting results, but the person that I'm mentally comparing myself to is not doing as much, but going higher, you know? So I question the process, like, hold on, what's going on? You know, how is this working? So, but then it's all working out. You know what I mean? It's not really,
It's just in your head.
it's just in my head. Exactly. If you look outside that, it's just in my head. It's not true, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. It's working out for you in that way.
Exactly.
And it's working out for them
In that
you
way.
know?
Exactly.
And your success might run way longer than anybody that gets an overnight,
Yeah.
you know, hype or
Yeah.
whatever.
Exactly.
I guess we wanted it to talk about what situation or what era we're in.
Right. So like
Right
where
now.
are you in your life right now? Which I think
Yeah.
we kind of went over, but like if we want to do something a little quirky and say like what era you're in. Like I can say what era I think y'all are in.
Okay. I would like to think that.
I
Go
think
for it.
Simpson is definitely in her I don't want to cuss, but
No cussing, please.
She's like, I can't stop myself.
she's in her,
Just say the normal words and they'll understand. They'll put it together.
she's in her bad B era. You know?
Okay.
Like she
Thank
is
you.
setting boundaries. She's freaking working hard. Like she's about to finish 5 years of architecture school. Like that's amazing. Like this year is gonna be great for her. You know,
She's
So I think
graduating
she
this-
she's in that era. You
Yeah.
know? And Thuraya, you are just Thuraya, you have always been humble, but lately you're in your humble era. Like you are just vibing. Like if I see a tree, I think about Thuraya. Like she's chilling, she's rooted, she's going with the wind. Like I just you're in your humble
True.
era.
So true. I'm trying to calm. Like
Yes, exactly.
Calm,
Like be still,
happy,
you know, like
positive.
Exactly. Yes.
Definitely.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously learning patience. Everything that puts me in a calm, positive mood is the goal this year.
Yes.
Yes,
I agree. Like you're
see.
definitely trying to connect to the surroundings
Mm-hmm.
more than what's further
Yes.
from you.
Even with my job and career, I'm trying to connect with real things more than
Definitely.
shallow stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Same thing with me. I agree. It's just boundaries. For you, I think it's self-care
Mm-hmm.
and
I definitely see self-care.
and also boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
self-care and
putting yourself first.
self-love.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Self.
Yes. So, that's it.
Self.
Self.
Yeah, for sure.
I truly see it. I started seeing it end of 2022. I'm like, I see the self-love and I love it.
Yeah, I just don't, like I told y'all, I had such a rough first 6 months of 2022, and I know that I had to go through that, but I never want to go through that again. You know?
Yeah.
Like, no, like I learned from it, and I'm going to
Yeah.
take everything that I learned from it and not go back.
Yeah.
I love one thing about all of us is that when there is a rough time, we go through it.
Together.
You know? Like together, but
We
also
yeah.
go through it alone, and we make sure that we feel every single thing, and we come out of it even stronger. Because 3 years ago, if I go through rough things compared to now, a whole different person. Same to you and same to Thuraya. It's just, and I'm very grateful to have y'all.
This is so nice, y'all, because I don't think we've talked about this. Like,
No.
you know, like I think we've noticed these things about each other, but
we
we've
never
never sat down and talked about it.
And like, so just
Put in
proud,
it.
proud of y'all and excited.
Me too. I'm very, very proud of both of you.
Same.
A
I'm
lot.
proud of you too.
Like a lot.
Okay, stop, because I'm gonna...
Why? It's lovely.
No, I know.
Really.
I'm just getting
And I
emotional.
know that whoever
And y'all are
like,
still kids in my eyes. Because I'm a kid. You know what I mean?
no,
literally.
Like adult kid.
Like I'm. Simpson was freaking out because she's like, I'm turning 25 this year, and I'm like, I'm already 25. So
And
I'm
I'm-
turning 26. It gets
I'm-
worse.
This is
I'm turning
scary.
28.
Oh my god.
Yes, Thuraya,
And I see myself like 13.
I see myself like
no, 20. Yes, but
16.
but
17.
once you-
20.
25 is scary.
It was so beautiful. You're going to enjoy it.
I know, but
Yeah.
to a certain point, it's like I can't mess around no more. I'm a full adult,
I think
which I've never messed around before. Like I'm chill. Normally I'm chill, but like
I think it's like mostly when people start expecting more from you because you're 25.
Yes.
Right? Because I actually had a conversation with my dad last weekend, and he was like no filter, he was like, I don't think you're being the best that you can be. You're 25. Like, and I was just like, but I'm a baby, you know? And like we had like a really good heart to heart, and like it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, you know? Like I think every time you talk to a parent, like they want the best for you, and
definitely
True.
they're not gonna
sometimes
sugarcoat
you know,
anything.
no, not at all. Like not at all. And so he was just like, I want the best for you, and like I think that you should really focus and like, you know, move forward. And I was just like, this is just another sign of everything that I've been feeling, and it's more motivation, you know?
it is more motivation, especially when it's coming from your dad wanting the exact same thing that you want for yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And like someone that loves and cares about me, seeing me and knowing that I can do more pushes me to want to do more. You know?
True.
No, for real.
No, for real.
No, for real.
Yes.
No, for real.
What are our goals for 2023?
My goal for 2023. One that I cannot say. Sorry. And the other one is to stay consistent and do what I'm doing and be more strategic with some of the stuff that I do at work, you know, in my work. Be more strategic than just go with the flow, you know. Also, I'm praying for this podcast to really succeed because I love it, really, like deeply already in love with it. So I don't know.
Yeah. This is our first episode, but we've been putting a lot of hard work and heart into this.
Yes.
You know?
And I can really listen to this all the time. For me, it's also a journal for ourselves because
Definitely.
every human being evolves hopefully every day and learns something new every day. I can be talking and giving my opinion about something today, and then maybe in 3-4 months I can give you a different opinion about the
Yes.
same thing. So this is a journal for myself as well. And it's an English journal, so it's going to be easier for me to understand. Really, I'm fluent in Arabic, but like,
Yeah,
it's just,
no.
it's different. It's the language that I use 24/7, and sometimes I think in English, everything in English, and then I have to stop myself and be like, hold on, but the thing that I'm doing is in Arabic. Why am I thinking in English? And then I get so confused. I'm like, did I initially think in English or in Arabic? Am I thinking about English or Arabic, or is it both?
Oh my gosh, that's literally so funny because I think about that all the time. When I talk to my parents, I'm like, they think in Spanish. Like, and I think in English. Like, do they realize that I have to translate my English thoughts to Spanish thoughts and then my words into Spanish? Like,
That's me in English. Because I think in Arabic purely 100%.
That's so cool.
I doubt that.
No, it is.
Really?
Unless,
no, I know she does.
Unless
yeah.
I'm thinking in architecture, because I don't know the terms in Arabic in architecture. That's the only way that I would like mix up English words.
It's so
And
funny because like every time we're talking about something deep, you speak in English.
In English, yes. That's what I'm saying. I just got, it's weird.
Yeah.
Because I got so used to just letting it out loud
Yeah.
in English. I talk most of my day, I speak in English.
True.
But when I'm inside of, like when I'm thinking, it's, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like me with myself.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable in Arabic
Gotcha.
with my thoughts, but when I speak it, I'm more comfortable in English.
I-
And maybe because that's like the emotional imagination.
Yes. I was just
Yeah.
about to say, like, my thoughts are in English, but my emotions, I feel like, are in
Spanish,
Spanish. Like, the way
yes.
that I express myself,
Yes,
it's like the Spanish words are better
definitely.
to say what I'm feeling and,
Yes. Like that's the same way in Arabic.
Yeah.
I like words would mean a lot more than
if
it is
you
in
understood
English.
them,
Yes.
like, yeah.
So to me, when I'm speaking to myself and like just thinking or speaking to myself, it makes more sense to me in Arabic than it is in English. But yeah,
I love that. But I understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely relate to this.
yeah.
Anyone that speaks 2 languages,
Imagine if you
Sorry.
speak like 3 fluent ones. Oh my goodness, what's
Oh,
going
yeah.
on?
that's so cool. though.
There's people. I mean, I have an aunt from my mom's side that she speaks 7 languages.
Wow.
And
Oh my goodness,
she
that's
used,
awesome.
yeah.
And I bet she gets confused and like probably like a chaotic.
No, that's the thing. She's
No.
like, when
Fluent.
she's with the family, Arabic.
That's
and when
amazing.
Yes, it's crazy.
That has to be like a certain type of
It's crazy.
like
She is-
thing in her brain or
She's
something.
very smart. Like
Yeah.
super smart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
no,
has to be.
no. Like it's
I love it
scary.
because if you think about it, like whenever you learn a language, it's not just the language, it's the culture, it's the
Yes,
news,
definitely.
is the people, is the attitude. It's so much that the other person could know about the world than
Yes.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's crazy. Yes,
Yeah.
of course she could be a lot smarter than the average human,
Definitely.
that
Definitely.
knows like one language.
Yeah.
Yes. I definitely like if you know more people from different cultures, you're more intelligent. You're more
Yeah.
You're.
Awesome.
I wouldn't say more intelligent. I think it's like more aware of other things and more open-minded.
awareness goes hand in hand with intelligence,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion.
Ignorance. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say
right?
ignorance. Yeah, true. Yeah, to a certain level, I agree. Okay, going back to the question, your
My
2023
goals. Superficially, to lose weight, like to be healthy, mentally, physically, emotionally, in every way. Also, I want to be a better sister, a better daughter, a better friend. Those are my goals for this year.
You're perfect. Just the way you are.
Yes.
I want to debate that. I know a lot.
I'm
of
sure you're just like a diamond. Keep brushing it. It looks
It gets
more
brighter.
beautiful. Brighter and brighter.
I love that.
Yeah.
I hope the
Loving the
terminology is right. Never worked with diamonds. I'm just hoping you clean them, they get brighter.
I hope so too.
There you go. Okay.
And Simpson,
Goal.
goals.
My goals is not to have goals. So every year, I used to have a whiteboard, and every year I would write on it and not clean it until the next year and start writing new resolutions. And sometimes I achieve way more than what I thought. And I had planned something and I just did not do that thing. So I would feel sad. Like, for example, one time I had a trip to Las Vegas as a plan in my birthday because I wanted to do a skydiving. But I ended up going to Barcelona that year.
And you still felt sad?
I did not feel sad. Like that year, it was 2021. I was so happy because it was my first trip by myself, and it was great. But I looked at the board and I was like, I did not accomplish that thing,
Yeah.
and it made me feel some type of way. And I wasn't grateful, let me be honest. And that just, I don't know, it bothered me. So I was like, if I did not have it on the board, it would have never,
True. You would have never even
Yes.
thought about it.
Literally. And last year, I did other things that I was very grateful for that I never thought I was going to do. And then I had planned other things and I did not get to do those other things. So I'm like, maybe because I'm an emotional person. So I just go by what I like. I'm not like that person that is just going to do whatever they had to do. So to me, it's just like, I want to go by my feelings and just let it flow and do whatever that I have to do. I would be happier that way, and I would not disappoint myself at all.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like I could accomplish way more than what I had put on a paper.
Like following your intuition.
Yes, because it's just gonna put me in the corner. Like, this is the only thing that you have to do. You know?
In a box.
Yes,
True.
in a box.
Right.
I love that.
In a box.
But yeah.
I love that. Because you experiment something, you used to do resolutions,
Yeah.
you saw that it really has a bad effect on you.
Yeah.
Even if you succeed in a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I love that. It's a
And
discovery.
Yeah, and also, like, I can't be like, graduation is a goal. It's gonna happen.
Like, you
Like,
can't
things-
choose.
Like, literally, I have to, after 5 years, I would literally...
She's like, I'm paying tuition.
Too much money. I'm broke, y'all. I am broke.
I need to get out there.
Literally. I need to make some money.
Exactly.
Make it rain.
Literally. But I don't know about running. We need like 5 more years. But I think it's just I'm manifesting from now on, not putting goals. So it's gonna happen. I'm gonna graduate.
Yes, baby.
Yes.
I'm going to be there
Yes.
cheering.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
Thanks.
Manifest.
Yep.
It actually works.
No, manifesting works.
Oh, it does. And sometimes it takes a minute,
Mm-hmm.
but it does.
Just keep
especially
manifest.
for me. Sometimes it takes time, but it always works.
Mm-hmm.
So true.
So yeah.
So we're all starting on a positive note. I love that. No weird feelings. I don't have any.
No.
No, I feel like we overcome those
Yeah.
things together, and we just
I mean, I feel like I do have a little bit of weird feelings.
Definitely,
But
yeah.
I think everyone, you're never going to be always,
Yeah. Personally, I'm very excited for this. Main thing I'm excited about is that I'm working with my besties.
For me too.
Yeah.
Honestly, I never thought about this, guys.
No,
never.
never.
Like, really. Like,
it
this
was
happened.
Random.
Yeah, we thought about this, I would say, beginning of November.
Yeah, and we were in the restroom,
Mhm.
and we just came up with
We
the
were in the
idea.
restroom.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What?
Yes, we were.
Yeah.
We were standing up and chatting in Simpson's restroom
Yeah.
in her apartment.
Oh my gosh, we were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was serious from day one. Really, we
No,
thought about
yeah,
it, and it was like
okay, so what are
got
we going
to
to do to
work.
do it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We got to
yeah.
work,
Uh-huh.
literally.
because we really know that we do talk about a lot of serious things that
Yes.
could help other people. Because look at us, we've been helping each other get through a lot of things,
Yes.
learning from each other about a lot of things. So
Yes.
it's gonna be
It would be a
beautifully.
waste if we would not put it. And ever since
It's for
we thought of-
ourselves too.
yeah, ever since we thought of the idea, I would always be like, and when we would talk like for hours, I would always tell Thuraya or Elsie, I'm like, this could be,
Yeah.
this could be
Yeah.
on the podcast. You
So
know?
true. So true.
So
And I love it. This went so smooth, so amazing. Really, I forgot that we are really recording for a
Yes.
little bit, and I
For
love it.
sure.
yes,
And I'm just hoping that we get even more comfortable. We just get a little bit deeper.
will.
Of course, we're gonna have multiple episodes about random stuff and deep stuff. So I love it.
Yeah. And I know I'm excited that like we've talked about the idea of like inviting other people
Mm-hmm.
to talk with us. And I'm so excited. There's actually somebody that followed our Instagram and I was like, oh my gosh, this person is like random. I knew them in middle school and they're doing like something super cool. And I'm like,
Amazing.
I want him to come on
Yes.
here
Hell
and talk.
yeah.
you
That's
know?
also
So-
part of why I'm loving this in English. Like, because I can invite people that I know who only speak English and don't like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And everyone understands English. It's kind of the language of the world at this moment, really. So, I am very excited for that. Inviting
Yeah.
other people and talking to other people, learning from other people, like
Yes.
especially people that I really don't know, you know, get to know. I love it.
Yes.
I'm
Building a
super
lot of
excited.
connections.
We're gonna do great,
Yes, that's the
Yes.
vibe.
and we're just, you know,
And
this is
it's all
our
thanks-
year.
All thanks to people that are listening, really.
Definitely.
You know,
Thank
for
you.
for your support.
Stay tuned for more and more and
Yes.
more.
Yes.
Don't forget to
Definitely.
subscribe and follow us everywhere because we're gonna be
Anywhere- yes,
everywhere.
wherever you can listen to us, you will be there.
True. Wherever you listen to music and podcasts, you're
Yeah.
gonna find us.
And you know, wash the dishes, listen to us. Drive, listen to us.
Yes.
Wake up, listen to us. Eat, listen
Shower.
to us. Shower, listen to us. You know, just do it all. you
Work
know.
out, listen to
Whatever.
us.
Do everything
Whatever you
and
do,
listen to us. No, for real.
we'll
No,
be there for
for
you.
real.
For real.
No, for real. I love this.
I'm excited.
We all like so.
Okay.
Peace out.
Bye, guys.
See you guys next time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.